Something huge.
Oh, whoa.
So now we're bargaining.
We're back with... I bit my tongue. Well, I bit my tongue, I spit, and I have contact lens solution running down my cheek. But my God, that last episode was great. And all the episodes have been great. Especially episode 8.
Yeah.
But 9, we had Mon Mothma's speech that she gave in the Senate. She had to get rushed out there by Cassian. And I kind of half remembered, and there was someone in the comments that helped remind me that, because I did tell you that it kind of mingles with Rebels. Well, that speech that she gives is heard on Rebels by the crew and the Ghost.
Okay.
And then they are the team that has to escort her to Yavin.
Okay.
Because remember, he told Cassian, hey, you're not going to do it. Someone else is, or whatever. Gold team is going to, or something.
Yeah, and he was just to get her out of there.
Yeah. So Luthan has connections with the Ghost crew.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of the idea.
Well, it's probably with a lot of different rebel cells.
Yeah.
Obviously, because Cassian was delivering weapons to some of them.
Yeah.
They put requests into Luthan.
Yeah.
He deals with Saul's crew.
Yeah.
So he has all these little, these veins.
I wonder. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of Saw, and they've called him an extremist in Rogue One. I'm just wondering at what point was he viewed as an extremist? Does Mon officially join the rebels on Yavin, and that's her official stance?
Yeah,
and is that the official stance of the Rebel Alliance? Because Luthen,
so.
I think, would definitely deal with Saw.
He already does. So
yeah, so I think
the thing is that the Rebel Alliance is becoming, as we were talking about at the end of the last episode, that the Rebel Alliance is now becoming this kind of galvanized body that has to agree on a certain set of ideals, and to me that's no different than a lot of times organized religious movements, political parties.
It was operating as a mini government already.
Well, not just that, but in terms of its principles and what it stands for. And when you look at how Saul operates, they're probably like, well, we're not those guys.
Yeah.
We are the people, when you're looking at the everyday, it's like Republicans and Democrats have independent voters, and they're always trying, because they already know that the Republicans are going to vote Republican and Democrats are going to vote Democrat. They're always trying to pull from the independent party.
Yeah.
Like the independent voters, I should say. So it's like the Rebel Alliance is trying to appeal to the everyday citizens that aren't in the effort yet.
Yeah.
Saying, we are these good people.
Mm-hmm.
Saul is like collateral damage this, collateral damage that.
Yeah.
Shit happens as long as we get the Empire.
And to be honest, maybe this isn't Rebels 2. Kind of like to see, when was Dantooine abandoned? You know what I mean? Because they're operating in a semi-official capacity to be on Yavin. So I feel like they had to be operating in a semi-official capacity to have been on Dantooine.
But Dantooine might have been just the petri dish.
Yeah, or one
where the bigger groups that end up becoming the rebel army.
Yeah,
were kind of forming.
Guys, before we jump in, if you want to support us, click on the link below to see the full uncut reaction. And the plan is to have this reaction, episode 11 and episode 12, up hopefully on the same day, full length. And we're going to get the other ones up on YouTube as fast as possible. And we're going to do a Q&A after episode 12. Let's jump in. My grandpa and your grandpa and my dad has something like those magnifying glasses.
Walking around all the time, looking around like you're a fucking scared animal, man.
I think it's just what redheads do.
Look like scared animals?
You said that, not me.
That's what I said, and then you said that after me.
Scared. You look scared.
Tell me you're ready. I will if you will.
Ooh.
Going like this is risky enough. Just promise me if it doesn't look perfect, you won't engage.
I think we used up all the perfect. Move.
Tuck your shirt in.
I love how they have this philia relationship. It's endearing scenes, Zach. I don't like endearing scenes like that. Not on this show. You know you're gonna lose something when that happens.
Dedramiro contacted a friend of mine in Tactical last night. She's looking for a team to be put together for an operation in Coruscant. I think she's coming for you.
Why would your friend tell you this?
Miro's always bending the rules. He wanted to know if I thought it was safe to comply.
And you're not sure?
I'm burned. They'll be on me soon enough. I had to make a decision.
What have you done?
I figured it out. Everything. I know what we've been chasing. But first, we talk about safety. Promises were made. I have my wife and my daughter tucked away for the moment, but I need you to tell me how you're going to get us out of Coruscant.
Tell me what you've done.
I have had Dedramiro's code cert for a year now. I knew if I told you, you'd push me to use it.
Went into her files?
I had a 2-hour window.
And you still don't know if she's coming after me or not?
I didn't have time, because I found something more critical. Something huge.
Oh, whoa.
So now we're bargaining.
I wasn't followed, because if they knew what I found, they wouldn't have let me out of the building. I need safe passage. Luthan, I need it today. Where do we go?
We'll kill him.
How hard will they come?
They'll come at this with everything they've got. Assume they're coming now.
Then there's no time to play games. You're not the only one who'll be running. We're in this together. I need details.
Sniper blast. Pew.
The Emperor's energy program is a lie. All of it. They're not looking for partisans on Jeddah. They need Kyber crystals, the crackdowns, the public order, the labor camps, Scarif.
Fronting for what?
A weapon. Orson Krennic's been building a secret weapon for over a decade. Colonel Yularen wasn't even told until a month ago.
What kind of weapon?
Where will you take us?
Yavin.
What is that?
We'll be safe there. As safe as we can be.
Yavin.
Tell me about the weapon.
It's cool that they don't bore you with the details since we already know them.
Yeah, I know. But if they had like extended cut of this and just them talking for an hour, I'd want to
I'd
watch it.
take it in too, but we got the information we needed.
Yeah.
Up, up, up. He looks pretty dead.
Lothcat.
Yep. He shot him.
Oh, God.
Told you.
Gareth, Kyber, Krennic, Urso.
Galen, Ursa, Galen.
Hey.
You know where to go.
No, I'm doing the comms.
No, you're not.
I'll be faster.
I'll do the burn. Just be waiting for me.
I'll tell you what, though, if he did that and then he dies doing something to help,
We knew who he was, though. So
Yeah, I
I
know.
understand why he did it.
yeah. Oh, good shot.
It is very cool. Shit. Dedra Mir.
You're open.
Please, join us.
I've always wanted to come in.
Then here you are, at last.
Is everything real?
Ah, what a wise question. At the moment, only 2 pieces of questionable provenance. Any guesses?
You.
And me, right?
Probably ceremonial. Only 3 others have ever been found.
Is it real?
We still don't know. The tension mounts.
All these pieces. Do you own them all yourself?
Most of it.
I may have something for you.
It would have to be stunning.
I bet it'll be that piece.
The necklace?
No. The piece of equipment. Remember, they showed it on the... Yeah.
Oh, God, from the
Yep.
Vintage Imperial Starpath
the
unit.
first season.
A little damaged, perhaps, but I'd say it's held its value.
He's
I
gonna drop.
have dreamt of this. Too many versions to remember. And here you were. All that time, hiding in the shelter of Imperial peace and quiet.
And I've known you all along. Hardly seems fair.
You disgust me.
Do you want to know why?
Everything you stand for.
Freedom scares you.
Freedom. You want chaos. Chaos for everyone but you. Ruin the galaxy and then run back to your ridiculous wig. The building is surrounded. You're finished.
And you're too late. The rebellion isn't here anymore. It's flown away. It's everywhere now. There's a whole galaxy out there waiting to disgust you.
And soon you'll be telling us all about it.
I'm kind of happy for her win.
Yeah.
What have you done? Turn around. Or be stunned.
Man.
Jeez. If the Emperor want him alive,
Well, there may not be that.
I need him alive. Keep him alive. He can't die. He can't die.
It takes some commitment to stab yourself.
yeah, that's a lot more brutal.
Yeah.
Just- These rich people, we're not Luthan. Dude, they have to be after her.
You would think they would know about her, yeah.
Uh,
I'll let him tell you. About young.
No.
This thing with Miro.
Supervisor here! Miro called a raid this morning and it's gone badly. She believes she's found access. He's apparently seriously wounded.
Sir,
You have every right to be upset.
Young is dead. That's why I'm late.
What?
He was killed. They just found him in a park across town.
Man, all these artifacts.
Yeah.
Hope they're in good hands. Huh?
They have to realize that all this evidence she definitely caught.
It was like acid. Oh.
The safe house.
Yeah. Shit fire, dude.
Starting out strong.
Because I love him so much, I kind of want him to last as long. But, you know, he obviously won't be in the next 2 episodes, but... Oh!
His backstory.
Oh, it's our origin story, maybe.
Oh, that's some nice legs.
This is towards the end of the Clone Wars.
Stop. Rush the legs.
Maybe it's early Empire and they were suppressing some type of...
Make it stop!
Oh god, it's a scary thing, isn't it?
Sergeant Lear?
Anyone? He's in the ship, sir.
That's rough.
Mm-hmm. Basically, she raised him, or he raised her. Sorry.
Yeah, like
A surrogate father.
what's that Scandinavian story? The guy raises some girl, he tutors her, and she feels like a warrior.
What's that?
Oh,
Yellow ass coat.
is she gonna come here and try to finish the job?
When can I have him?
For what?
I need him talking.
Right now that room is keeping him alive.
I suggest you speak to your medical director about what is expected. We'll be taking command of this hallway.
But the floor's full. These are my patients.
Then I'm sure you'll do a better job moving them than we will.
So,
Look, she gave her.
no, I mean after Cyril and everything that happened with Gorman.
No, I know she's definitely cracked to a certain extent. Star Wars Hospital.
Yeah.
Better security than most Imperial facilities. Fancy handy dandy lockpick.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. Wild shit, what is this?
Don't find out. It's probably something.
It almost made me think like safety deposit box, but she's at the hospital.
There's
So,
no lockers. Gotta be lockers, right?
what would she be looking for?
Clothes, so she can disguise herself as one of the. Yep.
Ah, yeah, good point.
It's that guy, right?
Everything's under control.
That's a bold statement.
I expect to have him ready for interrogation by tomorrow night.
You waited for my day off.
I couldn't risk a leak.
How ironic.
I have a call in to Partagaz.
Well, we'll have that forwarded for you. You're under arrest, Dedra.
That's ridiculous. I have access, I found
I
him.
came with an ISB marshal.
I had to talk to Partagaz.
He sent me.
Let's get this sorted.
Oh, I don't like his little look. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, simply
Here's-
because even though she's antagonist, we know how hard she's been working.
I just don't like him.
It's
Got
just,
you now.
it's his face.
I'm right.
It's his face.
And I don't like his face. I think it was like a turd on a neck.
Yeah, he looks like an old ass ET. Like, you know what I mean? Hannah. It's called Hannah. It's called Hannah. There's like been a movie and there's a show with Joel Kinnaman too. Yeah.
Oh! Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're talking about like something in Scandinavian legend. I mean, what the hell are you talking about?
No, it's
Where'd you get it?
Got with my wives.
Not a booming market right now. Your wife now you've got this. She's dead.
What's the offer?
It's worth 40.
I know we'll never get that out here, so 20.
I'll give you 7.
We both know what it's worth.
Well, right now it's worth 7.
Let's walk back.
Let her count her.
7. Forget it.
She sounds a lot older than she looks.
Yeah.
What's your daughter? Is that got sentimental value? Because I could go up to 9.
20.
10 if you smile.
20.
Does she know how this works?
We already have an offer for 15.
Oh, who done that? 18's my max.
Sold. But no smile.
He's trying not to smile himself.
Yeah. So here he sees her confidence. Unless they've been doing this for a while and this is like the game they're running.
Am I your daughter now?
Well, it's useful. I'm Luthan now, you're Kleya. Everything else is up for grabs.
I'm not upset. She's hungry.
Let's see.
So your credit card, what is that?
The credits.
Oh.
Look at that fucking thing.
It's a nice little practical
It
alien.
is. I like it. What?
What if that thing just happens to be an assassin pretending to be
Yeah.
like Bruce Willis?
We're trying to get to the 19th floor.
It's special access only at the moment.
Her daughter's up there.
Sorry, love.
We'll check in down here then. Let them know.
I'm gonna hang him.
We're leaving.
I'm not.
There's nothing here for us. Kleya! You're on your own.
She kept looking at him. I wish she knew him or something.
The kid.
Cocksuckers. Looks like the Middle Ages right here. I wonder where they filmed this.
When do we start fighting back?
We have.
By walking away.
We fight to win. That means we lose. Until we're ready. All you know now is how much you hate. You hide that. You keep it alive until you know what to do with it. And when I tell you to move, you move.
She actually sounds so much like adult Kleya, too.
Like I said, she just sounds a lot older than she looks.
I'm actually very glad that we have this type of episode. It's
Me too.
a nice little little segue. Because it's also a
You're
little...
gonna have to turn back. There's no access here.
I was sent for Dr. Nash.
Let's go.
Sorry, punts.
Silencer on that son of a bitch? Go over there and make sure he's dead.
She's pretty confident in her shooting game, her aim.
Wasn't sure how much field work she's done, though, you know?
You've seen her do field work.
Yeah. I think she could shoot his ass from there or something.
I just feel like they're gonna see her ass from all over there, that lime green fucking outfit.
How many do you think there are?
50. Maybe more. It's a beautiful place.
How long do we have?
Look around.
Or Naboo.
Think about where you are.
We're backing out.
You need to pay attention. Life shows us what we stand to lose. Most people look away. We can't be like that. You need to accept what you're leaving behind.
Right.
I lived most of my life without ever realizing that that was a possibility.
You're afraid.
I'm only afraid of what I'm doing to you.
I know what I want.
Push the button.
Do it.
Do it.
You think I won't?
You have every right.
Why are you doing this?
Because today it's real.
You promised.
I lie. Get used to it. Don't. Look at me. And turn. We'll be leaving now. We made our choice.
He just wanted to see if she would do it. They definitely look like they're in Naboo. Because
The rooftops and architecture.
well, the clothes she was wearing too was like what Padme's family was wearing in the deleted scenes. Man. You have to be sneaky as hell to put all those on there.
One guy standing in the window. Oh shit.
Maybe put some your mask on. That was great. I think I'd want to see. If you're going to do it, though, wouldn't you just do it? It looks like they're running there. Oh, shit! You know what I mean?
She probably didn't want to do it.
No, I know. I mean, this is a better scene for it, but... Guys, that was a reaction. I love that episode.
It was very good. It was nice to have. We didn't get it really, really deep. I guess, amount of lore.
Yeah.
And we just kind of know he was on a planet. He was a soldier. They found her. She must have been one of the refugees from whoever they were fighting.
Yeah.
He
saved her, defected.
Yeah. I'm not sure that he defected. I don't know if he was fighting for the Empire, but he definitely went AWOL.
Yeah.
And so he went AWOL with her and starts taking up the rebel fight.
Yeah.
And kind of became her surrogate father, even though he never directly said that.
Yeah.
He more or less was. And they became partners in crime.
And
Killed Lonnie.
Yeah, I almost forgot this happened this episode because I almost thought it was one big flashback.
Yeah, no. Lonnie's dead, man.
Yeah, Lonnie's dead.
Lonnie's dead.
And he found out about the Death Star. I mean, they didn't say Death Star, but it was just a great way to reveal it to the audience.
It was like they're developing a super weapon. And this is big.
Yeah.
All this information. And Galen Erso's name has been dropped.
Yeah, so Kleya now has that information and she needs to get it somewhere. Because she's the only one who has it now.
Yeah.
Love Lonnie. He died a good death for the story.
He did.
And Luthan, Yularen didn't even know about the Death Star.
Yeah. Until, a week ago or something to that effect.
Yeah.
So, it's just really cool with this amount of information all of a sudden, and knowing we're in the last 3 episodes, things are really heating up.
Yeah.
So.
Honestly, in a weird way, I was happy that Dedra, because I don't want to be those things that she just never found them. We could talk about it after the last episode, like about how her story ends, but I wanted her to at least come face to face with Luthan or something.
It was cool. I was knowing, because she's such a great character.
Yeah.
It was nice to see that how she was able to have that confrontation.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you see characters, for instance, like I like a good villain anyway, but you see characters, I don't know, like Hans Landa in Inglourious Bastards, Christoph Waltz's character.
Yeah.
Like he was just ineffectual the whole time, but he said cool things, but he's just ineffectual.
Yeah.
There's no point. There's nothing more to that character. It's superficial. So to have her be able to, that payoff is complete. She did capture Axis. The Empire did confiscate all that evidence from that store.
Yeah.
And now, after taking him into custody, there was a strike on the hospital, or at least on, I'm assuming, Imperial shuttles, but they may have been something different.
Yeah.
And now they've gone in there and just disconnected his life support.
Yeah.
So whatever asset they had there.
I mean, honestly, he could have went out a lot worse.
Yeah, he could have.
He went out on his own terms. Like he went out. He had the intention to die, so he died on his terms. I mean, granted, he was alive. They were trying to make sure he lived, but then Kleya, just took him off life support. It just spoiler alert, it reminded me of one of my favorite sports movies, $1 Million Baby.
Yeah, she didn't want to live as a... Well, she wasn't a vegetable, right? But she was more like a paraplegic.
She was she was a quadriplegic.
Quadriplegic, yeah. What's a paraplegic?
2. I think it's 2, right?
That makes sense.
Like...
Yeah, just your legs.
Yeah. But yeah, it was such a fucking good, sad scene. Jeez.
It was a really good episode. There's a lot of payoff there.
And she's such a, she was great at being a badass too. Because I always thought she was like a badass, and she was great. Like she was just really good in this episode, and she doesn't shine a lot in this show, and she doesn't need to. But when they wanted her to have a good moment, they fucking gave her some of the best moments.
And she's also a good character. A strong character, and she has very good, even her facial expressions and things, her performance, she's very, not captivating necessarily, I'm going to say in the sense of like Salma Hayek, but I mean like in the terms of a woman that can act well.
Yeah, like...
She's still pretty, I'm not saying that, I'm just saying that when I'm captivated to Salma Hayek, it's like, it's a very different thing.
You're going back to Dusk Till Dawn.
Dusk Till Dawn.
Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah, I am, but
well, I mean...
Either way, she does very well in bringing you into the scene. It's like we've talked about The Last of Us. Whenever the girl that plays Dina,
she steals the scene.
Screen, she steals the scene because she has that.
Yeah, and her character is so great too. Like her character is, but in this, like I love how they carrying the hate and pain with you, and you store it away. And I feel like her, now that we've seen that flashback, I feel like she's been doing that since season 1.
Yeah.
And then we had this moment where her father figures she had to kill him, and then she breaks that character for a second to mourn him. It's almost like Deidre in episode 8 trying to keep it together after the Gorman massacre.
Yeah.
We see her trying to like, all right, I'm doing this to, to spare him, and I'm doing this for the rebellion.
Carrying on the work.
And she allowed herself to, to say goodbye. Which gets me. I think it's because when I see like old, it's just like, there's a lot of examples of it. For instance, what's that Clint Eastwood? It's like my favorite Clint Eastwood movie now besides Unforgiven. It's called Gran Torino. Just like, for some reason, when like old fucking bitter ass men die, it's just always fucking sad to me. I don't know what it is. It's just...
Well, there's like a strength in their character.
Yeah.
And especially in terms of, it's not just Hollywood. We ourselves have known some old ass bitter men.
Yeah.
Old ass angry men, you know what I mean? And sometimes they go out slow and sometimes they go out fast, but...
I was very surprised that he stabbed himself too, weren't you?
Yeah, it wasn't quite the end I was expecting. I was expecting him to turn around and try to shoot her.
I kind of was too, but I was thinking, like, I don't know if that... I wasn't quite sure, like, should we have that ending for her? I mean, I feel like she should be shot.
Well, it doesn't mean that he would have accomplished it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, that...
But I didn't want him to die failing to shoot her either. And so I was thinking all about all that too.
Well, the whole idea is that he wanted to be killed.
Yeah.
But he knew he was accepting his death, so he was just like... It's like the death by cop. Like that kind of thing.
Yeah,
whatever it's called.
City by the Sea with James Franco and Robert De Niro. It's one of the VHS I had, like...
I remember watching it with him.
Yeah, he goes out there to die by death by cop, and then gets his amazing performance, and then Robert De Niro, like, he's like, you're my son, you gotta live, and he just, it's fucking a heartbreaking movie. Yeah, also, let's talk about just seeing a Star Wars hospital. We do see the high levels of Imperial, what's what I'm looking for, trauma care, with Imp Pal, I can't remember what it's called, but Palpatine's surgical place where he takes Anakin.
Yeah.
So we do see that, and we do, I think we might see, and we see some stuff in Clone Wars a little bit, but not to this degree. It looked pretty cool.
It was very cool.
Because Star Wars is supposed to feel familiar, like it's this mirror of our life, a little bit, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, they definitely made it seem familiar. The hallways, the kiosks.
Yeah, I would almost bet they retrofitted it to make it look like a hospital or an old hospital to make it look like that.
Yeah.
Do you have like a favorite line or a favorite shot?
I guess not really.
I love him and Lonnie's last talk, and in their last moment when she said, if it's not perfect, promise you'll walk away, and he said, stop with the perfect. Like, it's never going to be perfect.
He said, no, we've used up all the perfect.
We've used up all the perfect, yeah.
I think that might be the best line of the show. Yeah.
That was really good.
Not the show, but this episode.
Yeah, and just this flashback when he's telling her to carry that hate, and he cares about her enough. He's like, I want to make sure you're committed enough to press that button, but I don't want to put that on your soul. I will do it. You know what I mean? It's almost like this, the Abrahamic type, I need to see that you're willing.
Yeah.
I put up there with, I know you haven't seen it, but in Lost, there's a character that has a flashback episode and none of the other characters in it, just kind of like this. It just shows the backstory. It's like, wow, that's like something I could just watch. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Anyways, guys, we're going to watch the next one. Just stay tuned, and we'll have it up on YouTube as soon as possible. Bye-bye.